apparently there is one more thing to say. If you are in the state of Texas and you want health insurance, then you are going to need to support a case to be mounted against what the Texas legislature did regarding changes to the Texas Insurance Code that went into effect on September 1st of 2001. Period. It's not my responsibility to cover up for the really, really horrendous casinos that were set up by the alleged elders of Texas. They knew they were aging. They knew they were going to be old men in 20 years. They knew they were going to be old men, and they already knew they set up a completely racist and sexist paradigm where they were going to have a bunch of people of color that were going to be angry, and they were going to have a bunch of women that had already been conditioned into expecting the man to take care of them. You're going to have to get it together. The only thing that is going to be able to get you whatever it is you think is your political right associated with health insurance isn't about getting somebody else to pay for it. You need to support a prosecution of the crimes that went on in regards to a variety of matters, but specifically what the Texas legislature and what the Texas governor and what the Texas attorney general and what the Supreme Court of Texas, the judicial system of Texas, and all those fancy ass lawyers in Texas let happen when the Texas Insurance Code changed to go into effect on September 1st of 2001. You're not going to have health insurance even until that. You understand? Nothing that's happened since September 1st of 2001 has been about giving you health insurance. It's been about something else. And you're not going to have what you need to get health insurance until they're prosecuted for their crimes. It's very simple. Now, if a bunch of lawyers thought that they'd pick some token situation to focus on and keep all of whatever it was that they thought gave them justification for maintaining an illegal terrorist organization in the form of the Ku Klux Klan, and just calling it State Bar of Texas, or critics of the particular State Bar of Texas structure that allows for people of color to have even a 2% representation. That's not my fault. That predates me, right? But it is part of the responsibility we would all be attending to once you understand that our responsibility, our obligation here in Texas is to see to it that those who banked on being able to get away with what they set up for implementation on September 1st of 2001 do not get away with it. How old would somebody have been on September 1st of 2001 to be qualified by now for Medicare or Social Security or retirement benefits? I don't like racial profiling. I don't like using demographics in order to try to identify criminal networks. But you guys were the ones that wanted to maintain a particular modality through which you understand it is possible to identify hotspots for crime. Work that demographic. Who by 2017 would have been eligible for Medicare and Social Security that was in a position to make choices about their future retirement benefits system, up to and including the manners in which they would be able to deal with their political and economic capital investments in connection with the health insurance sector. Who authorized the Texas Insurance Code changes that went into effect on September 1st of 2001? Who came up with the methodology and modality through which to identify what was necessary for rescission from the previous Texas Insurance Code to be put into effect by September 1st of 2001? You want insurance? That's the only way you're going to get it. And by the way, nothing that's happened since September 1st of 2001 has been about health insurance, has it? No, it hasn't. You know what it's been about? Intentional efforts to defraud the Terrorism Risk Insurance Program. That's the only insurance talk we need to have anymore. All right?